This is a big one. So these, if you guys have heard of the one chip challenge, it's where it's like a single tortilla chip in a little like coffin box, and it's covered in like the hottest peppers. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Big Liston channel. I know we've been on a bit of a hiatus for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks or so, 2.5 weeks. So what happened? Well, I uploaded the organization video on like September 29th, I believe it was. And I said in that video that I plan on updating with another video on October 1st. That was that Friday, yeah, because I've been dropping them on Friday. And on the 1st, I ended up really sick. I'm getting back to normal. Things aren't so normal, so I'm actually still a little sick. But I'm good enough to be doing this again, which is awesome. And so what's the game plan? Basically, what we're going to do is to get caught up. I have a bunch of videos of what's sold over the last 2.5 weeks. And so all this is going to be is just a quick montage of everything that's sold between the last post and now when I'm putting this out. And then in next week's post or next week's video, we'll cover a couple new things and a couple other things, because there's been a lot of changes with eBay since the first of the month. And I think it's really important that we cover all of those and what strategies are being taken for holiday season coming up, how shipping has increased, well, sales have increased, I should say. You know, just the direction everything's moving in, and we'll go from there. So let's get started on what's sold. Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Tuesday, September 28th. We had one sale today, so I'm going to pull that and pack it up here in just a second. I'll turn the camera around, but we are on a weird streak these last 10 days or so. You know, last weekend, not just 2 days ago, but the week prior to that, you know, no sales Saturday or Sunday until the buzzer, where we got one for a couple dollars at like 11 o'clock at night. And we've just been going on these weird like 1 and 2 day streaks of no sales. I had no sales yesterday. I think it was like one Sunday or two Sunday. Today it's like last minute. It's like a little $8 guy. Again, I'm not complaining about having a sale. I think it's really good when an order comes through, whether it's $1 or $100. You know, money's money. It's all green at the end, and you know, it's part of the goal here. But you know, it's interesting with the consistency and the listing I have going on and the lack of sales. And all I can say is that I'm chalking it up to being right on the cusp of Q4 starting up here. With that being said, I'm going to turn around the camera and I'm going to pull this sale and we will end up boxing it up. All right, so the boxes are a little disheveled here, so I'm going to have to move them around a little bit, but today's is right here in A2. Sold this little guy, just a plastic Jurassic Park car. I think it's pretty cool. You know, it's not the same as like the old stuff, but you know, I don't know. I think this is a super cool toy. And you know, the wheels are particularly interesting because they each have independent axles, so it can simulate like having a suspension system if you want to take it out on the dirt and play. You know, just all sorts of little fun stuff to it. But anyway, it sold for $8 plus $5 shipping. This was one that I actually had listed for $10, but I sent out an offer for $8 just because I wanted to make sure I was getting sales and showing more activity on the account, and they accepted and paid, and going out tomorrow. All right, well, we're back again. As soon as I stood up to go upstairs and be done for the evening, I got another ding on my phone, and we got another sale. So it's down here in A9, so we're gonna shift some stuff around, and I'll show you what it is. All right, so this, I know it doesn't look too pretty because I have it all sort of like pre-wrapped and poly-bagged and all sorts of stuff, but this is a plastic Winnie the Pooh plate and cup set from the 90s. It sold for like 20 bucks. It's really not too valuable. I know Winnie the Pooh goes, so that's why I listed it. But it's nothing crazy valuable. Happy to get rid of it and, you know, make a couple dollars on it. What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday, September 29th. We've had 3 sales today. Actually, it was 4, but one of them was a cancellation request that got processed. So 3 sales are going to be going out tomorrow, so we're going to pull them. I'll show you what I got. All right, so today we're going to be working at the bottom. We got an A12. A13 down in that bottom left corner, and A15 down here. So I'm going to set the camera down, get into these bins so we can pull everything out. So first one in A12 is this guitar tuner. It sold for $8 plus shipping. I got this guy for $1 at a garage sale a while back. This has been sitting for a bit, so I'm glad that it's finally going. All right, down in A13, we have this Girl Scouts of America merit badge vest. I think they call them merit badges in the Girl Scouts. I know they do in the Boy Scouts. But just one of their vests, sold for also $8 plus shipping. Actually, that's incorrect. It sold for $10 plus shipping. My bad. And last but certainly not least, this one's already pre-packaged, which is nice, but some Hummel salt and pepper shakers. These are going to go out first class. This box weighs 13 ounces, and it's a 9x6x4. So, really easy because I already put in all the work. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Thursday, September 30th. We're back in the Big Liston basement here, and we have 4 orders that came through today, so we're going to be pulling those and backing them up. So let's turn around the camera and start pulling them. All right, so first one up is here in A2. So here's one for you. It's in a plastic bag. It's actually a lot of 30 old beat up Hot Wheels cars. You know, they might be good, they might not be. They're kind of dirty. I had them listed for $15 plus $10 shipping. I sent out an offer for 12 bucks. They just want to get rid of them. They accepted, so I'm going to box them up, send them on out. All right, so here's the next one. We sold these Pro Main Event boxing gloves. They're 14-inch pink ones. My wife used to use these when she would do kickboxing. Hasn't done in a while, so she's like, hey, why don't you get rid of these? She sold them. I think they went for like 20 bucks plus shipping or something like that, $18 plus shipping. Nothing too wild. Throw them in a box, ship them on out. Nothing can really get hurt, so we don't have to pad them up too much. See, the last two are actually going to be in this pile here. Both A17 and A18. So both of these actually got listed just yesterday. Got another one of these Waterpik toothbrushes. Got it for 15 bucks again. Sold it again for $90. And then next up, we actually have these Waterford Crystal champagne flutes. And this is a really good example of what I'm trying to be more open to. So let's talk a little more about that. So what do I mean when I'm saying I'm trying to be a little more open to this sort of stuff? Well, this is an item that I paid up for with the idea that, okay, I'm only going to double my money. And I say only because a lot of times when we're going to garage sales, we're aiming to buy something for $1 and sell it for 10, 20, 30 bucks. So, you know, we're talking about at least lower half double-digit ROI. But in this case, I paid up for it. I paid $20 for these. They are technically brand new, but the box is kind of beat up. So I sold them as used. I sold them for $50 plus calculated shipping. So after all my fees and everything like that, I'll probably make around $41, $42. So I'm doubling my money. But again, I need to be more open to the idea of doubling my money, which sounds ridiculous that I'm not open to it. But again, the mentality is that we find something for $1, we sell for 10. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Tuesday, October 5th. We're back in the basement here. We had a good number of sales today and even over the weekend, which is really awesome. So we'll talk a little bit about all of those. Yeah, what I want to do is first talk about what sold today, then we'll talk about what sold over the weekend. And yeah, let's just start there. All right, so first up we have this Minnie Mouse plush. I got this for free. This is a free one, sold for $5 plus shipping. This Lucy plush. So this is kind of interesting. It's a Kohl's Cares Lucy plush from Charlie Brown, Peanuts, whatever you want to call it. I've had, I think, something like 13 or 14 watchers on this in the last 30 days. And, you know, nobody's bought it yet, which it's not expensive in the first place. Sold for $5 plus shipping. And that's one thing that I don't particularly understand is when something's listed for $3, $4, $5 and it has like $3, $4, $5 shipping on it, and people are like, I'm gonna watch this in case the price drops. It's literally $10. You couldn't buy this brand new for 10 bucks at Kohl's, so it's a great deal and it's in fantastic shape. The only thing missing from it is the hang tag. Otherwise, it's pretty much new. But yeah, poly bag, gonna go out, first class mail. All right, this is a lot of 2 plushes. I got this with the big plush deal back in like April or May or whatever it was. I'm into these for like under $1 a piece, so you know, just call it $2 for the pair. They sold for $12 plus shipping. They'll also go in a poly bag, ship out first class. This is a big one. So these, if you guys have heard of the one chip challenge, it's where it's like a single tortilla chip in a little like coffin box, and it's covered in like the hottest peppers, and you eat it and it's supposed to be funny to watch people not feel good or something with them. Well, anyway, somebody was selling a box of 10 of these on Amazon. Now, let's keep in mind that normally these sell somewhere around $10 a piece. A little more, a little less, depending on where you're at, the time of year, and the scarcity. Somebody was getting rid of a box of 10 of these for 40 bucks on Amazon, which is a steal. And so I ended up setting up a subscribe and save because it said they had more than one in stock. So I ended up saving 40% on my first order because I had never done a subscribe and save before. And I've had 4 boxes delivered. I allotted them all up. And I sold all 4 boxes today, which I'm into, for a total of $120. Flipped them all for 400 bucks. So they're going to go out priority mail. They're combined shipping, so the buyer was only charged like $17 and some change for shipping. It's going to cost me like $20 or $22. That's fine because I'm still nearly tripling. I would say 2.5 times my money. But that's fantastic for some tortilla chips. Really awesome. And like, how do you return something you ate? So this is awesome. We're having a great month so far. You know, after all this ships out, we're going to still be somewhere around like $500 net 5 days into the month, which is just obscene for my store. I mean, I don't know if this is people truly understanding that there's like toy shortages and shortages of just like really everything coming because of the supply chain problems we're dealing with, or if, you know, maybe I've just actually been doing all the right stuff with the store, and that is possible. It's not like oh, let's pat ourselves on the back. It's just there is that possibility that I'm really doing the right things with the store, and it's truly paying off now. And you know, if that's the case, I'm happy to take it there too. No matter what it is, I'm very happy with the sales that are coming. Over the weekend, we had 9. All right, so over the weekend, we sold some, it was a 5-pack of modeling clay. So that was really good. It went for $25 plus $11.10 shipping. We sold 3 of those 4-port USB ports, or docks, or whatever you call them. I sold 2 to one person and 1 to another. I'm just trying to get my money back on those at this point. I got them for $3 a piece. And after all is said and done, I'm like barely making I'm barely getting $3.50 back. So I'm just hoping to break even at this point. They were just a bad buy. But now, you know, you got to just deal with your decisions and you learn from those sorts of mistakes. Let's see what else we got here. I sold a Michael Kors puffer jacket storage bag, a vintage universal swivel clip for a Nokia phone. I don't even know who uses those anywhere, but I threw it up. It sold for like $7.50 free shipping. I sold a GoFit Core Stability Ball workout DVD for $8. I sold an Oral-B electric toothbrush that I got for $15, and I flipped that for $55 plus shipping. So we did another 2.5 times on our money there. We sold, if you guys remember that Super Mario Brothers, it was a Mario Kart hat. It's like a 5-panel hat. It was really cool. I sold that $20 plus shipping. I sold the fog machine timer. Obviously, those are going to go. I sold the other 2 last month. This one just went the last couple days, so that's a great deal. Went for $21 plus shipping. And then earlier today, I also sold the video game Tiger Woods. I sold a Polar Express cassette tape for $13, and then we're on to today's sale. So, you know, so far it's been a really, really good month, and you know, it's not the end of it. I have a few things that, you know, I'm starting to dabble in things off of eBay. So I already know that I have about the same amount of money coming in from a couple other avenues this month, which I'm really excited about. You know, it makes me nervous because I don't take a lot of risk with these sorts of things. And so, you know, it's exciting, though, to see that the risk that I'm taking, it is calculated, but to see that I'm not making poor decisions and that it's paying off, and it's a really good feeling. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Tuesday, October 12th, and we have 5 orders getting packed up here this morning to go out. All right, so the first one was here at A2. These are feet for a Wii balance board. I can't stand selling the balance boards themselves because they're big, they're bulky, and I just don't feel like they're worth my time and effort for the amount of money you get out of them. But the feet, you can flip for however you want to list them, really, but I always do somewhere around $5 plus shipping. You can get away with $10 free shipping. So yeah, it's not a bad problem for 4 little feet. No real damage can happen to them, so you throw them in a padded mailer and you're done. All right, next up is A7 here. Sold 2 more plates. Sleeping Beauty. and Pinocchio. So the same person was watching both these items, and I sent out offers on both of them. They accepted both, and they'll go same box. They're going to Australia, so yeah, pretty happy that they're gone. I still have a couple more plates left, but once they are all finished, I will be very excited. All right, next up is in let's see. Next up is an A13 down here. So this is already pre-packaged, but it's a Princess single zip backpack. Going out for like $6 plus shipping. Just glad to get rid of it. And yeah, no real damage can happen here. Poly mailer, it's fabric, nothing crazy. All right, we got two more. So both are stuffed animals. First one is an A. And it's this big old Mater plush. He's going out for $8 plus shipping. The next one is over here in C. Yep, that's the one. So this is an 18-inch Build-A-Bear. It's going out for $8 plus $9 shipping. So, you know, I always really enjoy sales like this. Not just in the sense that this is easy to ship out because you toss it into poly bag and you're done. I always like when I get a sale where the buyer pays whatever the amount is, whether it's $8 like this or $28 or $108. But the shipping is more than the item. Obviously, this typically happens with lower price items that are in the like $0 to $10 range, but it just is a good reminder that people will buy the item that you have listed if it's the right item for them. So you just need to be confident in your listings, the items you're putting up, your pricing, all that good stuff, and you'll get those sales. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, October 13th. We have 3 sales to pull and ship out, so I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what's going on. All right, first one we got here is a plush. It's in box B, and it is right here on top. I knew it'd be on top. It's this Jabba the Hutt. I think it's from like 2015 or something. Stuffed animal. It's like a foot long or so. But yeah, it ended up selling for $15 plus shipping. I got this for $25 at a garage sale. Great deal. All right, next up is down here in A11. Out of A11, we have this 2018 Hallmark ornament. It sold for $20 plus shipping. I got this for $1 at a garage sale. Another great flip. And last but certainly not least, we are going down here in A14. All right, and out of A14, we have it's a 2 Beanie Baby lot. So it's Twigs the Giraffe and the Teeny Beanie all in one. I think these guys sold for like $8 or $9 plus shipping, and I'm more than happy to get rid of them. Normally I would stick a Beanie Baby in a bubble mailer, but I'm actually going to throw these in a box just because of the teeny beanie. I don't want to crush the tags. So just, yeah, just some small box I have. Throw them in there, call it a day. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Thursday, October 14th. We have one sale we're going to pull this morning and pack up, so let's get started. So our one sale that we're packing up here this morning is in box B again, just like the Jabba the Hutt from the other day. All right, so we got this Disney plush here. I have about $1 into it, and sold for $7 plus shipping. Gonna throw it in a poly bag, and it will be on its way. What's going on, everybody? It is Friday, October 15th. We had one sale that we're going to be packing up to put out on the porch today for pickup. So I'm going to turn the camera around. We can take a look. All right, so this sale is another stuffed animal. We've been selling quite a few of these recently. I don't know if it's because of the holidays coming up or whatever, but I'll take it. It's here in box A, so I'm going to dig it out. All right, so we're selling a Build-A-Bear. This is like a purple and white. This guy sold for like $8 plus shipping. Poly bag, and good to go. All right, everybody, that's everything for this video. I know it was a lot of what sold. We didn't really talk about much other than that, but I just wanted to catch up. Unfortunately, it didn't cover everything that sold because, like I said, some I just didn't feel up for recording because I was sick, but we're going to get back to things how I intended for them to be this upcoming week. And for next week's video, we'll get into some more stuff with changes that have happened with eBay and, you know, all those other good random topics on top of what's sold. So everybody have a great week. Until next time, let's get out there and make some sales.